Just you and I, baby.
Hello.
Hold my hand.
Okay.
Let's just you and I on this podcast. It's a rarity at this point.
Alone time.
You know, we're running out of places we haven't recorded in the house at this point.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
It's true. We're like swapping rooms at an alarming rate.
We started out in my office.
Where it all began.
And we did that for a while, but not too long. And then we did an across the world cast, whereas I was in my office and you were in your bedroom.
Yeah, and that was most of the podcast episodes.
Yeah. And then you came home. And we had the bed cast, remember that?
Yeah, we podcasted on the bed for a while.
For a bit. Why did we do that? You were just like, allergic to the cats in the room or something?
To your office, yeah.
And then we did it in the living room for a while.
Yeah.
And then for a bit we were podcasting in the room that's now Jonna's room.
Yeah.
Because that used to be the merch room and it was going to be the podcast room, but then we had to move a bunch of rooms around and now that's not the podcast room.
Because it's Jonna's bedroom now.
And then I guess technically we've done it in your office before, but on the floor with Brooke.
Yeah.
So not anywhere comfortable.
Yeah.
And now we're on the roof, by the way.
Now we're recording from under the kitchen sink.
You're under the kitchen sink. I'm under a car. Like a cat. So tell me if this sounds good, everyone. Thank you. New rooms, new experiences.
Oh.
It's just you and me.
Cool.
Me and my wife.
Huh.
God, I'm bored with you.
Oh!
It just feels hollow now.
Stale.
Yeah.
That's why we keep swapping the rooms around. Try and spice things
save
up.
This thing.
Yeah.
How's it working?
Try and spice things up in this dead marriage.
How's it working?
That's okay. I mean, given we're only 6 months into being married, so
yeah,
it's
we're
not
already
great
having
sign.
to rearrange the house in order to keep things
to keep the flame alive,
to keep things fresh. We are currently in your office now, which we think is the new home to the podcast area, right?
My office turned into Johnny's bedroom while he was recovering out of hospital.
Yes,
because it's on the ground floor and it has a bathroom.
Yeah.
So it's Johnny's recovery room. Johnny now has an upstairs bedroom because he could walk up the stairs.
Yeah.
And actually a lot more than that. He went on a fucking 3-mile hike yesterday or up some cliffs. Crazy.
Johnny's doing so... He bounced back so fast that I feel bad about myself, you know? Johnny came to us hobbling on a walker, not being able to breathe. And I was like, this is this is so crazy. I bet man, he's gonna have a long 6 months ahead of him, you know. It's like
he's already the fittest person in the fucking house.
Fucking a month and a half later, he's right back to being able to kick anyone's ass. I was like, what the fuck happened? Give me some of that medication they're giving you. I think I need it.
A beta blocker? Yeah, you probably do.
I do for sure probably need a beta blocker.
But the room is my office again now, and we've moved the podcasting couch down here, the podcasting table down here, the podcasting equipment down here. Perhaps video might be back on the table soon.
I'd like to... I mean, we have a wall, we have a couch, we have a table, we have this big room.
Yeah.
So if we just decorate this wall and make just this side of your office look like a set...
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of funny.
One side of my office is going to be normal, and the other side is going to be a set, but a cool looking one. So I'm fine with that. Okay. Yeah. This is now the podcast home. I'm not moving it again. It's too heavy and complicated. And there's a lot of cables.
There's way too much going on. But I think we can make it look good in here, and then this can be the little hub for when we sit down and record, and hopefully click record on a little video. So that's good. That being said, my name's all the space. Jesus Christ.
My name's in between.
So you might be wondering how we thought of the name for this podcast. Well, my name's all the space.
Mitch and Billy with all the space and in between.
This is all the space in between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. Hello. Thank you for tuning in to this little show of ours.
We skipped an episode last week.
That's what I was just going to say. We accidentally took a week off last week. Mitch's mouth exploded. Sorry.
Yeah, I had a toothache. Also, it was like just recently my birthday. We had a bunch of other stuff going on, and then Brooke was leaving like super soon.
Yeah.
I was feeling better. We could have podcasted like the day after we were supposed to, but we were cutting it close to Brooke getting on a plane, and she was like, I don't want to like spend like my last. I'm like packing and I'm saying goodbye and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to podcast. Yeah. And I was like, none of us want a podcast. No one wants to podcast.
No one wants to do a podcast.
You're either a podcaster or you're not.
it's a drive inside you you can't ignore.
I think I want to be here right now. I said, my name's all the space. You think I'm ready for this? There's no way. I feel like I've slept 2 hours and I slept a respectable 5.
No. We took a week off because you got a horrible tooth infection that then exploded in your mouth and then exploded again the next day, which was cool.
Yeah, that explosion was more of like I don't want to get into it. It was it's just bad. Like,
it was really bad.
It just sucked.
It was gory. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But then it was album release day.
It was.
It was album release day.
Album release day.
So get rid of the album on Spotify and iTunes. Yeah,
we got a lot to celebrate this week.
One of the things I mumbled was iTunes. Can you believe that?
iTunes.
Can you believe I'm 32?
I can because you just said iTunes. Yeah. The two things we're celebrating is Mitch turned 32 last weekend, and now he's old and wants you to buy his album on iTunes.
Yeah.
He wants you to pirate it on LimeWire, I think.
It's out.
Yeah.
It's out. It's streaming everywhere. The response has been great.
It has.
Everyone's being really nice. Every time I look at my phone, it's another just handful of comments from people who are just like, it's awesome. It sounds really good. I really love these songs. And that feels incredible.
Yes.
So we've been doing what we can to like promote that and to try and stay on top of it and plan other things around this album.
This is my favorite release you put out in a little minute.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. This one feels special. Oh, and it was playlisted.
It was. It got a crazy playlist.
Yeah, it was put on All New Indie.
All New Indie by Spotify.
It was up there with just like, here's Phoebe Bridgers and then this
FKA
and then
Twigs.
Yeah. And then
Alex G.
And then a Flat Sound song.
And then a fucking Flat Sound song.
Then I'm like, fuck.
Crazy.
That's dope. That's super cool. Mm-hmm. So,
also super funny, like, what they consider to be indie.
I know these people, like, like, I guess, dude, like, but...
I suppose.
But these indie labels are signed to are, like, owned by majors, and it's fine. It's okay. I'm flattered, obviously, but I'm flattered, but it's just so crazy that so many of these artists have literally, like, I don't know, 14 million monthly listeners or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, see, when I was growing, indie, man, I don't know. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. This is pop to me. This is just not Justin Bieber.
Back in my day, indie meant independent. Yeah. And lo-fi.
And lo-fi
wasn't a beat.
That's so funny.
Lo-fi wasn't a beat you could study and relax to.
Oh my God. Stop. This is an advice podcast. Can we get into that? Or... Is there more?
You want to tell people to add the name of your album and to listen to
it? Check out my album. It's on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Just search when you run away, do you close your eyes?
When you run away, do you close your eyes? A beautiful album name.
Thank you.
Beautiful album artwork.
Oh, gorgeous album artwork. Mm-hmm. Just some of the best.
Beautiful songs. Go check it out. Tell us what you think. Mm-hmm. I'm ridiculously proud of Mitch. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It feels really it's nuts that it's actually like out now and people can listen to it, because I always consider these songs like, people have heard them. I've like shown the Discord, I've shown people on my website, and it's my manager Zach that like reminds me like that's no one. Like
that's
there's like like there's almost like 200,000 people following you on Spotify, and most of them haven't heard it.
Yeah.
So this album isn't out. These songs aren't out.
Maybe 50 people heard it on
exactly.
On Discord or something,
And then maybe at the higher range, maybe a couple hundred people heard it on my website.
Yeah,
right?
on your blog. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But hundreds of thousands of like that's a lot of people, and lots of people listen to Flat Sound on Spotify. Thank God.
Honestly.
And most of them are not like diehard fans that check your website.
Yeah, especially because you're not like even on Twitter.
No, fuck no.
Yeah, you're not a casual follow. So yeah, I mean, I don't check on most people whose music I like. Mm-hmm. You just listen to them.
Yeah, so to see the response from people who like haven't heard any of these songs at all, their first reaction to it, like, oh my god, this shit is so good. I mean, like, this song rips. It goes so hard, or this is so touching. And I was like, oh wow, thank you. I didn't consider what it would be like for people who literally haven't heard these songs at all, because I've been like kind of soft launching them for a long time now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So for the new people listening and that are really loving it, thank you.
Thank you.
It means a ton.
Amazing. Okay. Let's do a podcast.
Okay.
This is an email reading podcast.
All right.
We read your emails. People send us emails. We open those emails. We read those emails. We pick some of the emails, and then we reread them aloud, this time to you. Mm-hmm. And we answer them. Their voices.
It's also worth mentioning that we've been running low on emails.
Yeah, true.
We've been skipping episodes. We haven't been groveling as much as we usually do. So consider this me on my hands and knees.
Begging and pleading.
Please send some email. Send some questions. If you have a question you want us to answer on the show, send it over. We would love to answer it. Our email is...
all the space in between @gmail.com.
Thank you.
I caught that so good.
You did.
That was seamless.
I threw it right to you.
Seamless and fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's married energy for you.
I'm going to edit it so there was a long pause.
No!
And then a fight in the middle. And then a bicker. Yeah. A bicker right in the middle. Anyway, we've done a lot of talking. That's more than enough about Flat Sound. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Get to the first question.
Okay. All right. Well, this one's called Did Ecstasy Steal I Exist's Instrumental? And it goes like this. Jacking in for a brining question of mine. Hey there, Mitchell Flatsound Welling and Billiam Blossom. I was listening to Ecstasy, that's E-K-K, and then all of a sudden...
E-K-K and Stacy.
Stacy, yeah. I want to know make sure people have the right ecstasy, because there's XTC and then there's ecstasy the word, but no, this is EKK Stacy.
Stacy,
yeah. I was listening to Ecstasy, and then all of a sudden his song Starry Eyes came on, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I love Flat Sound. But it wasn't our dearest Mitchell Flatsound Welling, but rather an Ecstasy song that had, dare I say, the exact same instrumental as I Exist. Is there a story behind this? Did he ask you permission and you were like, yeah, you can use the instrumental? Or did he plain out just steal it without permission? Is there more to the story than the simple stealing of I Exist's instrumental or asking of permission? If so, have you confronted or spoken to Ecstasy regarding this issue? Checking out this person's full name and the state that they're from.
Ooh. We're so brave.
So, Ecstasy, Starry Eyes, samples, Flat Sounds, I Exist. Did he steal it, or did he ask permission? The answer is both.
A little bit of both. Here, let me see your phone really quick, because I want to make sure. Yeah, I'm not going to say this person's name. The person that wrote in, I just have to say, is really nice. Yeah, they're really polite and cool to me online, like a lot. That's
sweet.
Yeah, they're cool.
That rules.
And they're a great fan.
Love to know that.
But yeah, the story's pretty boring. It was mostly just that, like, we got contacted by Ecstasy's, like, new management. And they were like, hey, so we just started working with this artist, and we're just kind of cleaning up their back catalog now. And we're reaching out to people who they've, like, used and sampled and stuff like that. So yeah, you got to know that this song has been on Spotify for like a minute now.
It's been up already for a long time.
A while.
Yeah.
And yeah, so now we're representing he's...
And we're doing it properly.
He's our artist, and now we have to properly like license things and blah, blah, blah. So Ecstasy used I Exist and blah, blah, blah. They're like, how do you want to deal with this? So I don't even remember what we did for that, because I'll just like forward all my messages to Zach. Yeah. I'll just be like, don't know. And then I forward it to Zach, and I'm pretty sure we have like a contract now where I get some of that money.
Some kind of writing credit or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The song's not going like crazy online or anything like that. I will say this about it though. I'm flattered that anyone would use my anything to do anything with, like, but I've yet to really hear a Flat Sound like sample that I'm impressed with.
You've been sampled a couple of times. Someone from Gothbite Click sampled you. Who was it?
Horsehead.
Yeah.
The old goth boys.
Yeah. But no one really does like creative sampling. They always just straight up just take the guitar bar and loop it, you know.
I like Horsehead shit, but like that sample was not that well done, and it's also like not that easy to sample flat sound because I'm not like recording to a metronome ever.
Yeah, it's not on beat.
So I'm flattered they're doing it at all. But
quantize the shit out of that.
Yeah, Ecstasy flipped I Exist, but I mean he didn't flip anything. Like he just used the instrumental and didn't like hardly added shit to it. If anything, right? And then just kind of made a song on top of like my guitar instrumental, which is really funny because it's like, dude, it's C and G. Like you could you can play it.
You're not a very like technically impressive guitar player.
No, it's not like a hard guitar part to like replicate.
A sick riff, yeah.
It's C and G. And when Horsehead did it, I was like, I wasn't pissed off or anything, but because, okay, check this out. Yeah. I never got permission for that. Like that just exists.
Yeah, that's true.
I forget the name of the song too, but it's like, it's that music video where everyone's like bowling
in a bowling alley. Yeah.
So, but when Horsehead did it, he made the instrumental, and I think the instrumental's like just fine. Here's what I hate about the fucking song. It's a flat sound sample.
Yeah.
Made into an okay instrumental, but the song itself is like a cover of a Bright Eyes song.
Yeah, it's the melody from
Lua, yeah.
Yeah, by Bright Eyes. Yeah.
And I'm just like, pick one, bro. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Like,
I think it's so fucking funny because like they weren't brave enough to just like steal directly from Connor Oberst. They were like, we can probably get away with stealing from Flat Sound though.
They took from Euro Don't Forget, I think. I think. But I don't remember. It's been a long time since I heard it.
Yeah.
But no permission there, and I also don't give a shit. Like I really, really don't care. Like you can flip my shit for as long as you can get away with, and then once you start like working with like proper management, if they want to reach out, I get it. They have to.
Yeah, you know? If you're bringing in like proper money from it, then that would be nice. But yeah.
So while I am not giving like direct permission for everyone to do it.
Yeah, you're not just Creative Commons licensing all your work.
It still fucking belongs to me.
Yeah.
But I don't care. You know, I don't if it's not blowing up and you're not making a ton of money off it, who gives a shit? Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. Lots of people will reach out to you on your email and be just like, I just wanted to know if it was okay if I can get permission to use a part of your song in my high school
class
homework.
Project,
and I'm like, yeah, dude, you don't have to. Yeah.
Are you up? Like, what the fuck is this?
You don't have to ask me, except it's probably a part of their class homework that they do have to ask.
That they do have to ask, but then I feel bad for never getting back to those fucking. I never get back to them because I'm like, what is this? What the fuck? What is this? You don't have to ask.
Is it gonna blow up?
Just take. Don't ask. Take flat sound things and don't ask. My thing has always been to like when it comes to like illegally obtaining my music.
Yeah.
Especially back in the day when it's like not everyone was just like streaming stuff on Spotify. Like I would just openly give people like, here's the Mediafire link to like my new album if you don't want the thing.
That's how I listened to you at first.
Really?
You reblogged, I believe, a Mediafire link of just like your discography at that point.
Oh, that's cool.
Which was just like up to sleep, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I downloaded it.
What'd you think?
Pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. Good enough for me to like come and try and fuck you anyway.
Yeah.
So evidently a bit good.
Well, hey, it's always good to meet a fan, right? That was a bad joke. Forget I didn't say that joke. I keep on saying that the first time we met, as you left, I told you it's always good to meet a fan, right?
I hate it.
Even though I must point out, I was just as much of a fan of you.
Yeah.
I was fucking obsessed with you when you came over. I was like, oh my God, it's Billy from Tumblr.
We had the same amount of followers.
Yeah,
and
we
stuff.
did.
Yeah, we were mutual fans.
We're killing it on Tumblr. We're just like, oh my God. So really, it was just this power couple moment that we're like, I can't believe London and then Southern California, we met up and then we're married. Isn't that fucked up? It's completely fucked.
It's super funny. Hilarious. What was the question?
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, get the tattoo. I don't care. What? Yeah, Ecstasy management asked permission well after the fact, and I was like, I don't give a shit, but I sent it to my manager anyway, and I think I signed something.
I signed something.
I probably gave him I exist. I probably haven't been making money off that song in 2 years.
Well, as we all know, Mish doesn't read, and that does extend to contracts.
Of course, it's almost exclusively to it's especially at contracts.
Yeah, you're just like, Zach, is this fine? He's like, yeah or no.
And Zach was too busy managing a cave town like tour at that point.
Didn't really look at it. Yeah. Bigger fish to fry.
He gave away I exist. That's super funny. We have fun. We have fun.
Fun around here.
What's the time? Are we done?
No, we got some more emails. Do you want to read the next one?
Yeah, give me it.
It's very short.
All right, I'll do it. No, don't do it. Yeah, okay. Where is it? Oh, this one is short. Mm-hmm. This one is called Bite Marks. Help. And it goes, hello, podcasters. Bite marks. Ways to hide them while going for a family swim? Thanks. Name you can't say on the show anyways.
Short and sweet.
So this person was bit by a snake.
They don't want their family.
Or check this out. This person was bit by a zombie.
Oh my god.
How do I hide my bite marks? This person's like in The Walking Dead.
that character that's always like, oh,
yeah, no, I'm fine.
No one will know.
Yeah, no one will know. You'll turn into a zombie. That's like the most apparent thing ever.
They won't know until they definitely know.
Yeah. Bite marks.
This question is so funny to me.
It is super funny.
I'm not against bite marks at all. I think it's cool. Sure. Well, sometimes I think it's cool. You mean, nice bite mark on a leg? Sure. Bite mark on the neck? Bit embarrassing.
It is.
Bit Twilight fanfic, but whatever.
Right here, yeah.
It's the combination of being someone who gets bite marks and also being someone who regularly goes for a family swim that's really funny to me.
Yeah, don't mix the two.
What options do you have here? Here's two that I've just come up with. Okay, one, scuba suit.
You're like, it's like super cold, yeah.
Modesty suit,
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when I would go to the swimming baths at home, some of the women would have like modesty suits on.
Is that like a wetsuit, like a full scuba suit?
But it's not like thermal. It's just long sleeved, long legged. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like it when it's thermal and it's like nice and thick, you know, because then you could just be like, oh, I'm cold, blah blah blah. But I protect everything. I'll go full, like a swimmer's cap. You know?
Yeah. Like a frilly, like synchronized swimming cap, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. But it's not frilly. It's just like just like a swimmer's cap. Like it looks like it's made of rubber. Yeah. You know, and so it's not frilly. It's actually manly.
It's not gay.
It's not gay. Okay, I shaved my legs so I can go faster.
You did shave your legs.
I did shave my legs recently. Way too short. Way too short. They're gone.
So you can go faster.
Yeah, I can go faster now. And then the scuba suit. Mm-hmm. And it keeps me nice and warm.
Yeah.
Under that, like a chastity cock cage. Yeah, and you can definitely see it through the scuba suit.
The scuba suit's very tight, and the cage is very metal.
It's rattling around in there. Yeah. Anytime someone asks what I'm doing, I say I'm looking for the key. I'm on a scavenger
My mistress dove it into a lake.
I've been following a trail of riddles for the last 2 months. Please, I'm almost done.
Okay, second idea. Only get bitten places that are going to get covered up by a swimsuit.
There you go.
The nipple. Well, actually, I don't know if you're someone who covers your nipples up or not.
Let's ask.
Are you someone who covers their nipples up or not?
When you're going for a fam swim.
Yeah. Are you of a gender and culture either or that allows that? Because if not, then that's gonna limit your options once again.
Yeah.
To just the bottom area.
Okay, here are my honest suggestions. This person sent this email back in June, so they're fucked. They've swam.
They've swam.
They're shamed. Here's what I hope that they did. We also don't know how fucking old this person is. I wish
they're in their 20s. I know who they are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's good.
They're also French. Would you like to know that? I mean, it's getting closer and closer to doxing them.
Yeah.
They're in the
What
20s.
part
They're
of France?
French. I don't think they live there right now.
Oh, okay. That's another clue. Could they have the key? I'm curious now. Okay. My thing is that, like, and I'm not making fun of this person at all. In fact, I like this person. Bite marks that you have to hide around family, to me, was more of a high school issue. You know?
Yeah.
People leaving bite marks on me happened a lot more when I was a teen. And then I was kind of like, stop biting me. You know? At what point?
You finally worked up the courage
I worked
to
up the
ask girls
fucking
to
courage.
please stop biting.
Hey, if you could stop biting me enough to leave a fucking mark.
A little nibble's fine, but
yeah, here's my ideology when it comes to stuff like that, because I'm not massively into it, so maybe I'm just like completely the wrong person. I've had lots of experiences where my partner has been like, what do you think about pain? And I'm always like, I prefer pleasure personally. They don't intercept too much for me. Like, I experience a lot of pain already. I'm here to let me tell you about pain,
I'm
sweetie.
here to distract myself from the good, mostly. Yeah.
I'm always chasing a dopamine rush to distract me from the fact
numb me from
that I have to take probiotic gummies.
But my tummy ache.
Okay. I've talked about this on the show before too. Okay, so I'll have I was like in like a movie theater when I was like a teenager and stuff, and I've had I had this one partner who was like, let me try something on you, and I'm like, that sounds fun and not weird at all.
Yeah.
And they wanted to bite my Adam's apple. They wanted to bite my Adam's apple. I don't know
why the Adam's apple in particular makes it like so fucking fun. Biting a neck is like really normal.
They wanted to bite my Adam's apple.
Again, it's getting a little bit Twilight-y, but like totally normal. But the Adam's apple.
And I was too, and I like really liked this person, and they're still so cool.
Yeah.
But I was too much of a coward at the time to be like, no, I'm not into that at all. I had to pretend to be into that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Right on the front of the neck.
Yeah, right on the larynx or whatever, yeah.
Anyway, that's why he sings like that.
That's why my voice is odd.
It's been fucked up ever since.
People every day just asking to bite it. Okay, so
let me say, I can be into a little bit.
Yeah,
of a bite.
for sure.
And I know many people who are, definitely.
And you for sure are. You I'm not going to get too into it, but yes, I can see that.
I can see that.
But me as your husband, I've seen that personally, and I know that about you. But me not so much, right?
No.
There was an era in my life where I was like, I couldn't get enough people spitting on me.
Yeah, you wrote all those poems about it.
Yeah. In me, on me.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Spit.
Yeah.
But never, and then also choking too. Never biting. Maybe biting.
Oh, he's changed his mind.
Bite me.
he's exposing his Adam's apple to me right now. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, he's coming closer.
Saying bite me is a cool thing, isn't it?
Oh god. Do you remember?
No.
Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pulling my lip down right now.
Uh-huh.
I got an inner lip tattoo.
It's not there anymore.
I can see where it was.
I cannot. Well, okay, no. let's get close. Let me see it.
Okay. You won't be able to see it.
I can see something. Yeah, I can see something over there. Right over there. Boom. Like that. Ew, I can't believe I touched it.
You just put your finger fully inside my mouth.
It was so wet.
You better wash those. Yeah, you can see like the stem of the B. You can see kind of like the 3 bits of the capital E, and then like the M a bit. But it to anyone else, it just looks like veins at this point because it's so faded. It just looks like blue veins. But I got "Bite Me" tattooed
on your lip.
On my lip.
That was a very of the era thing to do.
Oh god, yeah. It must have been 2012 or something.
It's the perfect time to do that.
Maybe earlier than that.
Yeah,
no,
I think
2011.
I think 2008 to 2011 was the perfect time to get an inner lip tattoo.
Especially one that says "bite me," implying like bite the lip. I'm not into lip biting.
No. Lip biting is another thing that I feel like we're all pretending to be into. You know, I like it enough. I do. I like it enough. I don't. It doesn't.
Do I like it enough to tattoo it on myself?
Yeah. Is it like a part?
That?
Is it a part of you? No.
Yeah. Is it an intrinsic part of my identity? No. But it doesn't have to be to get a dumb fucking tattoo no one can see, I guess. But just a funny thing that I did. Because in 2011, I was like, that's hot and sexy. That's sexy and cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't. But it's faded, thank God, because the guy who did it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all gone. No one will ever know.
Good.
Apart from everyone who listens to this podcast.
Yeah. They'll forget. I forgot. You've told me this story 6 times. I constantly forget that you've had that tattoo. I'm never remembering it.
I got it from a man named Bear.
Bear?
Yeah. Got it from a man named Bear at a house party.
Though that makes the story a lot cooler.
Does it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I also brought my little brother at the time. I think I was 18 and he was 16. He wanted one.
Oh, I remember. Actually, can I remember what he said?
Yeah, and his is still there.
No, it isn't.
His is still there and visible.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Mine, like, completely faded. His is so visible still.
Does his say what I remember it says? Is it cunt?
It's the word cunt.
Oh my god. It's so fucking funny because your brother now is the most lovely, peace-loving, ultra vegan
activist, animal rights activist. Yeah, like believes in the divine feminine, spiritual, like.
Hold up, but if you took his lip down right now, you can see
the word cunt.
The word cunt?
Yeah, He's kind of flipped, like, at the time, obviously, we were just like, wouldn't it be funny and edgy if you got, like, the worst word, you know? And now he just has to live with it, so he's kind of flipped it in his mind to be like, no, actually, it's like, it's cool, because actually it's like a part of the divine feminine. It's like a really stigmatized thing, so really I'm like paying homage to that.
Oh, totally. No, I'm already planning to get cunt right here on my neck for that same reason. On my Adam's apple, I'm gonna get bite me, cunt.
Fuck.
That'll be it.
On your Adam's apple.
My Adam's apple just says bite me, cunt. The whole rest of my body is normal, but
who's the tattooist artist in Brighton that just does little like handwritten things?
Oh, the one that Brooke and Moth have
on Brooke's like sternum.
What's his fucking name?
What is his name?
Something Sun.
Yeah.
What? I can't believe we're both fucking blanking on his name.
Oh, this is so annoying. How would I find it? I can find it.
You can find it? You think so?
I can find it.
Is his name important to the story?
No.
No, you're just curious.
I just need to know.
What is it? Okay, I can brain blast it before you find it. Check this out. His name is...
I found it.
What is it?
European Sun.
European Sun.
Yeah, his Instagram is European Sun 420.
Okay.
And he specializes in hand poke tattoos that just say very simple text in like all caps in his handwriting. Brooke has one that says "In Bloom." Our friend Moth has one that says "I exist." I'm imagining it just like that, just in like very simple handwriting, uppercase
it looks
font.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like sketchy hand poke that just...
You think European Sun would just be like, no?
Just bite me, cunt, on your head. Like, no.
Absolutely not. I'm gonna post about you on my Instagram, yeah, but not in a flattering way.
Tell everyone to not fucking do it. Imagine getting a hand poke on your Adam's apple.
Stop.
That's terrible. That would feel worse than biting it.
Did we answer this person? No, not at all. Okay, so so bite mark, cover it up, makeup, waterproof makeup.
You know that meme that's like, take a girl swimming on the first date.
Nothing but bite marks.
She gets in the pool and she's covered in bite marks.
Nothing but bite marks and little tattoos that say the cunt and bite me everywhere. Fuck. That's actually pretty funny. That's actually funny. Wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
You push someone in the pool, it's just nothing but bite marks.
Yeah, just a whole film of special effects tattoo cover-up makeup comes off of them.
I'd own it in your 20s. In your 20s, yeah. Assuming they're not crazy, assuming it's just like a little one here, a little one there, I'd be like, well, you know. I was horny. Yeah.
Saying to the parents, I was horny.
I was horny.
Sure.
You've been horny.
Evidently.
Yeah.
You had me.
They don't have to be fucking horny. No way. Yeah, I would own it. Mm-hmm. But I would still try and hide it. I do my best to hide it, and then I would never do it again, and then I would never let anyone bite me. And then I would just never probably like make out with anyone again.
Oh, okay.
And I'd probably just
lock myself up in a little cock cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I'm going for a family swim. And then I'm allowed to come out. I'm coming out of my cage.
Stop!
My cock cage. Yeah.
I've been doing just fine.
Did you know that song? That song was actually about... it was written by What's-His-Face and the Killers, right?
Brandon Flowers?
Yeah. The song's about being in like a chastity style.
Yeah.
Cock cage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's about being owned.
Yeah.
Lock and key.
Lock and key owned with your cock in a cage.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah. The whole time he's what are the lyrics?
I'm coming out of my cage.
Yeah.
Boom. So right there off the bat.
And I've been doing just fine. He's fine with the cage.
He's fine. All right with it. He's fine wearing the cage, but when you need to fucking come.
Gotta be down because I want it all.
You want it all.
Well, and that's why you had to be locked away.
It started out
wanted it all.
with a kiss. How did it end up like this?
Locked in a cage.
Locked in a cage. Yeah. At first we're making out, there are bite marks or whatever. Now, I'm 2 weeks into this chastity shit looking for a key.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. On a treasure hunt for a key.
Yeah. What are the rest of the lyrics of the song? Yeah, look them up really quick because I'm pretty sure that I'm right about this.
I'm right about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming out my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this?
Pause right there. The whole thing. Chastity.
It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Yeah. He's like, how? What? Yeah. I blinked and suddenly my dick's in a cage.
Okay. And now next bit, we go. So far, chastity. We've got that bit covered. Next bit takes a little bit of a turn.
Okay.
Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab. And he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag and they're going to bed and my stomach is sick.
Yeah. Some, this is cuckolding.
This is cuckolding.
This is cuckolding.
This is cuckolding shit. This is hot wife cuckolding shit.
I'm actually reading this is insane. I'm reading an article right now written a few years ago that, it's explaining that the original lyrics of the song were, now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and my dick's in a cage. So apparently the producer of the song was like, no. Mr. Flowers, that's too straightforward. You can keep the other shit. But you can't directly say it. So he's like, okay, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I'll change it a little bit.
They had to change a lot of the song, actually. But that part directly, they were like...
You have to make it more metaphorical.
It can't be
so obvious. Mm-hmm. It can't just be, my cock's in a cage.
Yeah. Like, he was like, that doesn't even rhyme. Like, you have to... You have to make it rhyme.
She's touching his chest now, and he takes off her dress now. And I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control.
Yeah.
She's taking control.
She's taking control.
She's got that key.
She's got the key.
She's got the key.
She wears it as a little necklace.
Yeah.
while he's being while he's while he's being cucked. He can't have access to the cock cage key.
And then the whole chorus bit, like jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullaby. That's all original. Wait, that's just how he felt about it.
That was just weird.
That's just how he felt about the whole thing. Which, I get it.
That was just weirdly beautiful, and they kept it. Let me see it.
But it's just the price I pay.
Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis.
Yeah.
But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Yeah, this is unchanged. That was in the original version, and they were like, okay, that you keep.
Open up my eager eyes, because I'm Mr. Cock Guy.
Yeah. So, just as a reiteration, I'm coming, but this time out of my cage.
Out of my cage.
Yeah.
Outside of it.
I'm coming outside of my cage.
Yeah.
I'm coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine.
The coming is misspelled a lot of the
time. Not on the
on
version I'm seeing.
Yeah. Well,
I'm actually reading this weird scan of the original scribbles of when he jotted down the song with shaking hands, and it's CUMM.
Yeah.
And then just it trails off after that. His hand was going nuts. Yeah, he got interrupted.
The first two words of the song are "I'm coming."
Yeah.
You can't get away from that.
An edit of Mr. Brightside that just goes, "I'm coming," and then
what the fuck? That's so much.
And then it's just the instrumental after that. "I'm coming," and then that's so good.
It's fucking stupid. Anyway, soz about your bite marks.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just like own up to it. Or if you really want to change the subject, show your family the song Mr. Brightside. I don't know if you've heard it yet. It's actually pretty fucked.
It's actually a really great song.
It's good. It's catchy, but it's just fucked. I have to take off my hoodie from laughing too hard.
From laughing too hard or getting home bothered?
I don't know yet.
It can be both.
Yeah.
It can be both. Yeah. I need to pee.
What's the time?
42 minutes.
Do we have time for one more question?
Maybe.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that was gentle.
Yeah, I tried to let it out kind of
softly.
Like a gentleman.
Yeah.
There's a dog next to you that you haven't acknowledged at all. There's a dog sitting next to you. You haven't even looked at or pet or acknowledged.
I was absorbed in the podcast process, okay? Sometimes you get in the zone, you get in the flow, and you don't realize that Henry's sitting next to you. Henry's sitting next to you. You smell like a dog, Henry.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about him.
Henry lives with us now. We now have a dog because he's Johnny's dog. And Johnny lives with us.
Yeah.
And they're a package deal.
They're a package deal.
Yeah.
Henry and Johnny.
Yeah. He's pretty good, though.
I've learned to like him a lot, except for the fact that he doesn't know how to be a good boy.
It's true. Yeah, he hasn't learned that yet. We had that podcast episode a while back where we were like, okay, dogs as a baseline are bad, and we're cat people, and now here we are with a dog.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I still agree with my take.
I say a lot of fuck shit on the podcast that I'll go on to disagree with 3 weeks later. I will make such a point to just be like, no, listen. And then after that, I listen to what I'm saying 3 weeks later, and I'm like, oh, no.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Dogs are fine. Dogs are good. In fact, Johnny's partner has a couple dogs, and she'll bring them over sometimes.
Yeah.
And one of them's named Milo, and I'm fucking obsessed with this little guy.
Yeah. He's a Chihuahua Pomeranian?
He's a Chihuahua Pomeranian mix.
So fucking funny.
He's so funny looking.
Yeah.
And he's so reserved.
Yeah.
He's so untrusting.
And then the other dog is a Poodle Terrier.
Yeah.
Both very small and very funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
So I think I like dogs.
We've been having a lot of dog time. Yeah. To be fair, the other two are much more well behaved than Henry, who is our permanent dog. He's good. He's loving. He's nice. He hangs out with us. Sometimes he'll very, very gently take a piece of vegan beef from your hands.
Yeah.
If you offer it to him.
And then he'll just kind of walk into the next room with it.
Yeah, and look after it there. He's been doing this cute thing the last couple of days where if Johnny's out in the morning before we wake up, I'll open my bedroom door and Henry will just be sitting there right outside the bedroom door, and he will have brought all of his toys up with him to sit outside our door.
Yeah.
Like every ball that he owns, 5 different balls, the lamb chop that he tore the shit out of, a toy hamburger, a fluffy dog toy, one of Johnny's shoes.
Yeah, just all there.
And he's just made a little nest.
He's making a comfortable environment for when his owner's gone.
He's self-soothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's like, well, I don't feel very good. Johnny's gone. I think this will help.
Better gather all of my things.
Yeah. Yeah, he's funny. He just kind of like growls at the cats, though.
He growls at the cats, and he tries to kill postmen and postwomen and post people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a UPS guy at even like 3 streets down, Henry will like pull out a gun. Like it's like really rough to watch. Or when like an Instacart person will like come to the door, and I just feel really bad because like,
oh my god, yeah,
he's just going nuts. He just will not let up. And I'm like, oh, it's so embarrassing, man. You are just not. Yeah. You're not well trained.
He's ignoring me.
He is ignoring you. That's fine.
That's pretty rude, but all right, fine, good.
Are we reading this last question or no?
It's up to you.
Let's run.
I do need to pee.
Do you remember the question?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it, and you pee.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Don't point the microphone.
Damn it! That's exactly what I was gonna do. I was like, okay, everyone, stay very quiet. We're gonna see if we can hear Billy pee. Okay. This one is so weird. I'm talking to no one right now. I'm talking to a fucking dog. I'm just on a couch alone. This one is called Friends to Lovers Arc When, and it goes, Dearest Bimch and Bilmy, warning sign, long email ahead. So I, 22 female, have had this friend, 21 male, for 3+ years. I don't know why I laughed there. I was thinking about something else. So I, 22 female, have had this friend, 21 male, for 3+ years. We met at work and things have always been platonic, but people always perceive us as non-platonic because we do so much together, such as vacations, movies, concerts, sleepovers, texting constantly, and just other things that people don't find platonic between men and women because society and such. Anyways, he's previously stated that he doesn't like me or have any romantic feelings for me, but after a group game of D&D, very nice, and heavy drinking, when everyone else had gone to bed, he hugged me, nothing new or groundbreaking, but then I felt his rock-hard boner chilling against my leg. Thank you for rocking out. Thank you for walking out when I said rock-hard boner, by the way. Thank you for rocking out. Sorry.
Sorry, everyone. I turned into a radio DJ for a second there.
Sorry, Brett Michaels just walked by. Sorry, I have to search the word rock hard boner on my phone to find where I was.
Okay.
He had hugged me, nothing new or groundbreaking, but then I felt his rock hard boner chilling against my leg, and he started nuzzling my face with his, and then just fully went for making out with me. I have liked him for a really long time, but he said that he didn't have those feelings for me, and so is he didn't have those feelings for me, so such is life. After this, though, things got a little PG-13, and he asked to move things to my room, which is a shared apartment, and was so new at the time that I didn't have a single piece of furniture in. So there we were on the floor, me on top of him, making out, and then shirtless, and then so on and so forth. After, I asked him about the encounter about a week after, and he said, it's not that I was just horny and you were there. I don't like you romantically, and I don't want to date you, but my feelings for you are very real and deep, and for a moment I got confused between my fondness for you and my attraction to you, and it was a lapse, but I was not just using you, and I did not nor will I ever see you as any less. And now I'm just confused. I don't want to say that he's lying about liking me, but if he loves me and cares about me, as he's said before, and is also attracted to me, then What else is there to liking someone? Am I delusional for thinking maybe he just isn't being honest with himself, or should I just forget this happened and move on? I love you guys, and I'm very much enjoying my latest zine by Billy and the new chamomile single Mitch put out. Much love for you guys. Thank you. This person's name.
Interesting.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
How was your piss?
Oh, it was alright.
It was good?
Yeah, satisfying.
Did the toilet flush?
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't hear it. I guess I am wearing headphones and I was reading. All right, hold on.
I flushed. What if I didn't? I'm afraid that I didn't.
Oh, yeah, no, there's a ton in here.
Shut up, you didn't go.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot in here.
You didn't go. Hello. This question's super interesting to me.
Yeah, it is. It's a shame that, yeah, we gotta go. So.
Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.
I love how they're just like, you know, people don't perceive us as platonic because of like the society that we live in. Just like, you know, we go on vacations and movies and sleepovers. And we text each other all the time.
We fucked. We've had sex. Yeah.
It's wacky, the constraints of society. Like, can't a man and a woman just be friends? It's like, apparently not. Like, you're proving that right now.
Because you like him and you've had sex.
Admittedly, I've always had feelings for him. And it's
right. Societal stuff aside, which I totally agree. Society is bleh when it comes to most things. And a lot of my relationships, even if they're like entirely or mostly platonic, are like non-traditional. Like, I talk to people a lot and I like having that close connection with them. There's a little bit of a difference when it comes to just like, you're only doing that with that person and you're investing a lot of time into that, and you're texting, and you're going on vacation with them, and you're having sleepovers. You're doing that because you like him, right?
Yeah, like, for sure you can just be best friends, but you would yourself admit in this that you've, you know, had feelings for him for a while.
If things were different, you'd like to have more, right?
Yeah, and then very confusing that, you know, he instigated sexual stuff with you. Is then like the whole statement that they sent that he said is so confusing to me.
Yeah, that wasn't great. That wasn't that good.
It's not just that I was horny and you were there. Okay, cool. I don't like you romantically and I don't want to date you. Okay.
Harsh, but okay.
But my feelings for you are real and deep. Okay, thank you. And for a moment I got confused between my fondness for you and my attraction to you. So you are attracted to me.
Yeah. And you're fond of me. And wait.
And you feel deeply for me, and you're attracted to me. But you don't like me romantically? Only platonically and sexually, but not romantically.
People's brains are very, like, if I'm investing, like, a lot of time into, like, and I mean, like, a lot of time. For a long time.
Yeah.
Into talking to someone like that much and being that close to them and stuff like that, like, it's hard to believe this guy doesn't like you. Because why would he do all of that? And then he fucked you, you know?
That's the confusing part. The confusing part.
And then he nuzzled up against you rock hard.
Rock hard. I mean, D&D does, you know. After a night of D&D, who's not feeling frisky, am I right?
You have a few drinks.
Yeah.
You rolled a couple nat 20s.
Your blood's flowing. The adrenaline's pumping.
Yeah. Everyone leaves and you're like, I gotta do something about this.
I gotta get this pent-up energy out of me. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like trying to be as honest as possible.
Yeah.
And not make too many jokes. I believe that this person maybe had a lapse of judgment. And I maybe think that the things that he said in his response, I'm not saying he's lying. I just don't think they're like it's too confusing.
It's very back and forward, yeah.
And I think he might just be telling that to you because the truth is maybe he was just horny. You know?
Yeah.
Which is not to say that he doesn't care about you deeply.
People get horny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for the people they care about deeply. And this could be like a dynamic that maybe could be beneficial for the both of you if you talk about it. Who knows?
Yeah.
But if his actual intention is, hey, I don't want the things that you want, period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want that to happen again.
Yeah. Then I don't know. It's just sort of hard for me to believe that he doesn't. That is what liking someone is,
it's
right?
The thing that really throws me off is that he admits to having attraction to them.
I'm attracted to you, and I like you, and you mean a lot to me, and we go on vacation together.
Yeah, like I totally empathize with being drunk and hooking up with someone and being like, I didn't really mean that, or like not I didn't mean it. It was fun, but I didn't, Yeah, people do shit like that, especially when there's alcohol involved.
Yeah, I should have communicated better that this was just a one-time thing.
Yeah, I totally get that, but it's usually that's because I'm like, I'm not under normal circumstances attracted to this person.
Yeah,
but he's like, I am attracted to you. So it's like, well, then what?
If two people are single,
yeah,
and they're attracted to one another,
yeah,
and they like one another,
yeah,
and they're having sleepovers and going on vacation, why wouldn't they have sex?
If they weren't attracted to each other.
But they are attracted to each other.
That I don't know.
Right. So that's more basis than I need to sleep with someone, right? I don't need to like them.
I'll be attracted to them.
Yeah. How can I like them? I don't like myself, dude. No, like that's a more solid foundation than a lot of marriages have.
It's true, yeah.
You hit all the marks. So I'm just sort of, I guess I'm as confused as the writer as to just being like, well, I guess that is kind of what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Like that is what liking someone is. They're like, I don't like you. I just sort of am attracted to you, and I adore you, and I like being around you, and I love to go on vacation, have sleepovers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's the wanting to spend lots of time with someone and being very fond of them and caring about them deeply and being attracted to them. What's the missing element here?
I don't know. Sometimes people just don't want to be in a romantic relationship.
That's true.
Maybe they just want to, they really like the friendship. They want it to stay the way that it is.
That's also where it could, assuming it doesn't hurt the writer too much. That could be a beautiful opportunity for the two of you to just have only that.
Yeah,
and that's great. That's good.
It sounds like he's really concerned because, he's like, it's not just that I was horny and you were there. And then later he's like, I wasn't just using you. And then later on, he's even like, I did not, nor will I ever see you as any less. And it's like, well, I sure hope you wouldn't, guy. It would really suck if you had sex with me and then you were like, ugh, yucky. I see you as less now.
Why would you let me do that?
Succumb to my temptations?
Yeah. That was a fucking trick.
That was a test.
That was a test.
But it sounds like he's really concerned that you don't feel that way, So that I think that's nice
good.
And that's
good.
sweet.
That's good.
And if you do care about this person and cherish the time that you spend with them, then I think for now you just have to take him at his word. I think he might be confused, and I think it's totally valid for you to be confused because he's being very confusing. But I think you just gotta take it at face value for what he says at the moment. And just be like, okay, see what happens in the future, I guess.
And to not in his defense, I don't think he needs any defending. But I know you care about this person a lot as well, and you spent lots of time with this person. You've known them for years and stuff. And they're both young, They're 21, 22 years old, right? And they know each other for years, meaning they probably knew each other in like high school and shit. Yeah. Right? Especially at this age. This guy's...
for 3 years, but yeah.
3
each other
years.
since being teenagers,
okay.
Yeah.
This guy's a lot more, he seems a lot more understanding than a lot of people are, especially at his age.
True.
So, that's good, Yeah. That's sort of in his benefit. And in yours as well. So maybe, hey, you know how much I like communication? Open communication, talking about stuff like this.
Yeah, don't don't let something that could just be, you know, a night of fun or whatever confuse the relationship so much that you lose the good parts of it that you've been enjoying for years, you know?
Yeah. That's good.
Don't let that be a wedge in it. It can just be a thing that happened. Things happen, you know?
Where do you stand about it happening again?
That's not up to me.
What do you decide? Because I'm ready to flip a coin.
Oh my god. Go on then.
Would you be like not that it's up to you, it's not, okay? It's up to me. It's my podcast.
Oh my god.
But would you be opposed to it? Like, would your advice be to avoid it happening again?
I mean, how would you?
How would you avoid it happening again?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would just say, I don't want to.
Well, yeah, but that assumes that, like, that he has another rock hard boner and presses it up against you.
First of all, that will happen.
Will it?
Yes, dude, that's gonna happen. That's going to happen. He's gonna do it again. Yes. Oh my god, yes.
He seems pretty adamant that he won't.
Oh, but he's attracted to this person and they spent all this time together. He's going to do it again. You act like a boner mistake is made just one time. It's not. And it's also not even a mistake, right? It wasn't a mistake, but he's treating it like a lapse of judgment.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It doesn't have to be...
Because I think he's scared that it hurt their feelings.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
But assuming it didn't enough for them to, like, go away and things are actually cool and they talk about it, he's going to abso-fucking-lutely try to do this thing again.
You don't know him. You would do it again. You would, of course, do it again.
Abso-fucking-lutely, I would. And so will he.
Oh my god, you're projecting.
I am projecting. I've done it. I've not been in a situation like this and have done it less than 11 times. Okay? I'll do it until we're dating. Like, what the fuck?
I'll do it until we're dating and then broken up.
Yeah. And then a few times after. Okay? I will confuse the shit out of someone for so long.
And yourself.
And me. No. Maybe when I was young. If I was 21, oh, fuck yes. Are you kidding me? Because I'm figuring stuff out at that point. And to be fair, my advice on relationships, especially when I was young, and I had to literally, like, it wasn't until I talked to my therapist that I actually realized, like, oh, people are good in relationships. Like, they're actually, like, they have good intentions and they're actually good in relationships, because the only thing I knew up until that point was very early on, I was taught what I thought was a lesson, and that was like, oh, it's just dog eat dog out here. Huh. Fuck them. Everyone hurts you. Everybody fucking hurts you. So it's not like you're trying to hurt other people, but you're trying to look out for yourself more than others.
Yeah.
And that's incorrect.
Yeah,
that's completely incorrect.
No.
It's just not
mindset.
It's just not accurate. Like, it's, and I didn't learn that. So it was like, I was well into my 20s, you know?
Yeah. I think the person that's writing in has to make their own mind up about whether they have the capacity to just have that as an enjoyable addition if it happens again, that is just like, cool, this is fun, or if it's gonna make them sad or confused or lonely, because it would make a lot of people feel that way. So I think you just ultimately have to decide that for yourself. You know, it just depends what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's okay. I feel like it is. I'm burping so much right now. I feel like it's much more common than people are talking about openly. This dynamic.
Yeah.
And usually one of the people in this relationship, they're like, they're not hard-headed. They're just really, even if they're just reserved, even if they're just something, they're really hard to break through and to actually get to. Like, I'm not going to say the person's name. A close friend of mine, their current boyfriend now.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
I mouthed it.
Yeah.
Their current boyfriend now. I mean, it was this almost relationship for years. To the point where they were just like, just be with me. And the guy just couldn't. The guy just could not. Yes, early on there were other people involved, but even when they went away and they were exclusive, girlfriend didn't happen for like 2+ years.
Yeah. He just could not fucking do it.
He couldn't do it. And that's not because he's a bad guy. I mean, they're together now and super fucking happy, but it took a long time.
Yeah.
And that could just be this sort of an inherent fear in the other person, or not wanting to get connected, or tie yourself down to something, or something like that.
Yeah.
But I know multiple people where that happens all of the time.
Being afraid to disappoint someone. Yes. Or there's so many stuff. Yeah,
it's super nuanced. So instead of painting this person as like, instinctively, I hear, oh, guy, I know what that's like. Bad. And by default, he's awful. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that, well, he's known you for years at this point, and he does care about you, and you guys will figure something out. But it's probably really hard on this writer currently.
Communication,
give it time.
Yeah. Set some boundaries with yourself of what you would be happy with, and try and stick with them. Yeah.
Now, my friend... right? Even though they set these boundaries, this is the most tragic part about being in love with someone, right? Even though you set those boundaries, and I've been in the same position before, you say, I'm not going to do something. I'm not going to, like, they weren't going to hang out or hook up with this person again, knowing that it wasn't going to lead somewhere where they would want it to go.
Yeah.
And then they do it anyway. You want that. You crave that. And then it sucks for you in the end. And then you feel like you're doing it to yourself because you know it wasn't going to lead there. You knew it wasn't going to lead there, and then you did it to yourself. I think that's more what I was talking about when it's like, should they? You say, I'm not going to do something, I know, and then, and then it's Friday night, you know? And then you're like, maybe I'll do it one more time and I won't get hurt. And then you get hurt, and then it sucks. So my honest advice, I'm going to put a bow on this right now.
Yeah.
My honest advice would be... to accept the fact that you're young and that people make mistakes and that it seems like you have a great relationship with this person and he's very communicative.
Yeah.
That's a great foundation. Continue to be as communicative as you both will allow and see if you could find something that makes you both comfortable and happy now.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah?
Good bow.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Good.
I like it. Where are we?
We're over for sure.
No, we're not that over. We're at 1 hour. Oh, no, we're not. The 8 looked like a 0.
Oh.
We're over, yeah.
This has been All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy. If you...
Oh.
Well, what am I going to do? I'm deciding. If you liked the show.
Oh, that's the one I wanted.
If you enjoyed this show... you thought we were funny, charming, handsome, even hot. Tell your friends about it. That is the most useful thing you can do for us. Lots and lots of people find this podcast through word of mouth, and they even like write in and they're just like, hey, I randomly got recommended this and I don't know who either of you are, and those are our just favorite kind of listeners because it's so flattering. Just be like, wow, people just like us for our podcast.
It's dope.
That rules to me. So please recommend it to your friends. We are, on every podcast platform. We're on Spotify. We also have our own website where you can find all the links and listen to every episode, which is
allthespaceinbetween.com. And if you have a question, you want us to answer that question on the show, as we did with 3 of these emails on this very episode. Again, we're running low. Consider this me groveling at your feet. Please send us emails. We love fresh emails. Of course, we have a giant back catalog we can get to, and sometimes we look into it and we sniff around. But when things get too old, we don't want to answer them. They just don't feel topical anymore.
Well, most of them are irrelevant.
A lot of
our emails are time sensitive.
For some reason, they are, because they need advice about something.
Yeah.
And it's usually about something that's happening.
Yeah.
So, we don't usually like to go back, but we love fresh emails, and that's inclusive to if we just didn't get back to yours, or you have another question to ask, don't feel bad about asking or sending in multiple questions or do anything like that. We would love to have a lot to choose from, because I think this last week we only had like a few, and we're like, that's low.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Okay.
What is this?
It's fine. Who cares?
You're absolutely stoic. You've been practicing stoicism.
Oh my god.
I can tell. It's not fine. Look at my hand.
I'm practicing.
What's my hand doing?
Shaking.
It's quivering.
Yeah.
Because I'm jotting down the lyrics to a brilliant new song, I think, that you'll really like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about a key. I'll get into it later.
Okay.
Send us emails. We really love to read them on the show. We like to give advice. If you have an email that you want us to read on the show, our email is...
all the space in between at gmail.com.
That's good. Are we good?
Yeah.
Good episode. Give me a high five.
Woo.
Bam. New up. Oof.
That was Henry.
Why don't we try that one more time? Bam. New episodes every Monday. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That was good.